In a world where the stars were vanishing one by one, 3 boys dared to dream of light. Their names were Ren, Akio, and Haru, children of a forgotten planet orbiting a dying sun. Every evening when the sky dimmed and the last rays of gold kissed the horizon, they would climb the old observatory hill and watch the fading heavens. They didn't know it yet, but their dreams were the last sparks holding the universe together. Ren was the quiet one, the kind who carried the weight of silence like a cloak. His father had been an astronomer, one of the last to study the stars before the world stopped believing in them. He left Ren an old telescope, cracked and dusty, but still pointed toward the heavens. "When the last sun dies," his father once said, "you'll understand why we're still here." Those words haunted Ren every night as the constellations flickered out one by one. Akio, on the other hand, was fire itself, reckless, loud, alive. He refused to believe in endings. "If the suns are dying," he'd shout, "then we'll light new ones." He dreamed of building machines that could restart the universe, engines fueled by hope instead of fire. People called him crazy, but Akio's madness was the kind that made impossible things happen. And Haru was the dreamer. He painted what he saw in his dreams, skies filled with radiant stars, galaxies blooming like flowers. Yet every morning the sky was darker, and his paintings looked more like memories than visions. Haru claimed that the suns were alive, that they could feel, think, and even fear. "They're not dying," he'd whisper. "They're falling asleep, waiting for someone to wake them up." The world they lived in was ancient and tired. Oceans had turned grey, forests turned to stone. The last cities existed under glass domes, illuminated by artificial lights that mimicked dawn but never truly felt like it. People had stopped looking up centuries ago. But not the boys. Every night, they met at the edge of the world, under the pale glow of their fading sun, dreaming of a universe that might still be saved. One evening, something extraordinary happened. The sky split open with a streak of light, a meteor or maybe something more. It crashed into the nearby desert, and the boys, hearts pounding, ran toward it. What they found was not a rock, but a fragment of a star. Still burning, still alive. It pulsed like a heartbeat, singing in a language older than time itself. When Ren touched it, visions flooded his mind. Stars being born, dying and reborn again. Galaxies spiraling endlessly in cycles of light and shadow. But there was something else. A message. A voice that echoed within him, neither human nor divine. "When the last sun dies, so too shall memory fade, unless the dreamers awaken." The boys didn't understand it then, but they felt its gravity. The star fragment bonded to them, marking their skin with faint golden veins that glowed whenever they were near each other. And from that moment on, they could see the dying suns, not with telescopes, but with their hearts. They decided to embark on a journey. Across deserts of dust and ruins of cities swallowed by silence, they followed the faint echoes of starlight. The fragment guided them like a compass, pulsing faster the closer they got to something immense. Along the way, they found remnants of the old world, broken satellites, forgotten temples dedicated to the stars, and murals depicting humans holding the cosmos in their hands. It was as if the universe had once trusted humanity with its heartbeat, and humanity had let it go. As they traveled, they began to change. Akio's hands could now summon bursts of light. Haru's dreams became visions of distant galaxies, and Ren could hear whispers from the void, guiding him toward a place the voice called the Axis of Suns. But with every step forward, their world grew colder. The last sun above them dimmed to a crimson ember, and the nights stretched longer, devouring the horizon. One night, under the glow of the dying sun, they met her, a girl made of light. She appeared in the ruins of an ancient observatory, surrounded by fragments of glass that reflected the last sunset. Her name was Solis. She claimed to be a messenger of the first sun, a being born when light itself took human form. "You are the last dreamers," she told them softly. "When humans stopped dreaming of the stars, the suns began to fade. The universe feeds on wonder, and you are its final spark." Ren felt tears burn his eyes. "Then what do we do?" he asked. Solis looked toward the horizon, where the last sun trembled like a candle. "You must dream louder," she said. together. So they did. That night they climbed the highest peak, hands joined, and closed their eyes. Akio imagined building engines of light. Haru painted with the colors of galaxies. Ren remembered every story his father told him, and in their unity, something ignited, not in the sky, but within. The fragment of the star blazed so bright that even the mountains began to shimmer. The darkness recoiled, but every miracle demands a price. The voice returned, deep, resonant, infinite. To relight the suns, you must become one of them. They understood. Akio laughed through his tears. Guess I finally get to build a star, he said. Haru smiled, and I'll paint the sky again. Ren, trembling, nodded. For everyone who forgot how to dream. The ground beneath them dissolved into light. Their bodies disintegrated into millions of particles, rising toward the heavens like golden dust. Solis watched as the night exploded into dawn. Not one, but thousands of suns bursting back to life across the cosmos. The universe breathed again. When the light faded, the hill where the boys once stood was silent. The old telescope still faced the sky, cracked and forgotten. But if you looked closely, you could see 3 new stars twinkling together, side by side, where once there had been only darkness. And sometimes on clear nights, travelers swear they can hear laughter carried by the wind. 3 voices echoing softly among the stars, whispering, "Keep dreaming," because dreams, like suns, never truly die. They only wait for someone brave enough to wake them again.